Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is time for some, what is this? This is week 6, I think.
Yeah.
Starcraft action
Yep.
for the PSIStorm Gaming Starcraft 2 League Season 3. Should be pretty awesome. And actually, even more than that, it's going to be a pretty crazy game. But I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in a minute after our wonderful caster introductions. I, of course, am Filthy Rick, as always, and I'm joined by the one and only Freedom, who is a wonderful human being. Hi, Freedom.
Hey, how you doing?
And our one of our Grand Master players here, it is PSIStorm Gaming's Sloth. How's it going, Sloth?
It's going great. How are you?
I am fantastic, and it's good to have you on your first cast here with us.
Oh, it's great. It's great to be here. I've enjoyed every second with PSIStorm.
That's
Yeah,
what I
man.
like to hear.
And your voice is perfect for broadcasting. You make us sound better.
Oh, jeez. Thank you. Never casted before.
Cool.
So yeah, guys, and so I said this game itself should be pretty fantastic. So we have one of our other Grandmaster players here, MygraiN, who is going to be up against SamuraiPanda, who, correct me if I'm wrong, Freedom, but he won last season beating you.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I took him lightly, did a few cheeses that were bad, and he played really well and took it in the final game at game 5. So he's certainly someone that could upset MygraiN.
Especially considering MygraiN, as a Grandmaster player, is forced to off-race in the league and is playing as Terran.
Yeah, but don't take his Terran lightly. He's a Master's Terran, I guarantee you.
Alright, guys. Well, if ever, you both are ready, we're just going to go ahead, jump into this game, and see how it goes.
PVT is probably my favorite matchup out of all of them, and this comes from a lot. I play random a lot on ladder, and I really enjoy PVT.
From Protoss point of view or from Terran?
Definitely from Protoss point of view, I think. With TOS point of view, even though a lot of pros end up like doing similar things, PVT offers a lot of different avenues that you can take as far as like tech-wise. Like you can sit back with the mothership core and just kind of defend a lot, or you can get aggressive with maybe like 2-base blink all in or with DTs or whatever.
Oh, very cool. I'd like to highlight we have a special guest watching us now. It's Arium. How you doing, Arium?
Hello, Arium. I'm Sloth. You probably remember me from the high school Star League. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking now.
Alright, guys. Well, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Over here on the bottom right, as the red Protoss player, it is SamuraiPanda.
That's right.
SamuraiPanda, yeah! I'm gonna pretend that there's a crowd here. And of course, his opponent, in the blue, on the bottom left, off-racing as Terran, it is PSIStorm's own MygraiN.
Nice.
I'm not gonna give him fake cheers because he's a Grandmaster. He doesn't need them.
Yeah, he's favored, but upsets can happen in this one. It's like I always say, if this was a football game, he's favored by a touchdown, so it's doable.
So, Sloth, tell me a little bit here. This map specifically, how do you feel about this map in PvT?
I veto this map because I don't like in-base expansions. So I haven't really played it.
Yeah, and the drops, right? Look at the drop location.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
You could just kind of drop behind the natural, and then those
Yeah.
Marines or Roto Mines, whatever, can
Yeah.
really just.
Terran rules this map, in my opinion. I didn't veto this towards the end of the season, so I had too many losses in this map, so I got smart and vetoed it.
So, both players opening up fairly standard. The super quick gas on both sides. I will assume that MygraiN would probably be going for a pretty quick factory play here, probably with some Hellions. But, that's what I thought last time he opened this way, and he just didn't do that. So I don't really know what to make of what he's after here.
Yeah,
He went for the pretty fast starport with the Banshee play last time, if I remember correctly.
yeah. When he scouts, he's going to the right now. When he scouts the close air locations, maybe he might go tech heavy. Drop heavy. Who knows?
Yep. Samurai Panda unfortunately did not scout in the right direction, so it will take him a little bit longer to find
Yeah,
MygraiN. Though he does know where he is at this point, since he has scouted the two primary spots.
let's see a block here. He's gonna go for a block.
Oh, and this is such unfortunate timing since Samurai Panda just got the minerals.
Let's see if he opts to throw it on eBay. I don't think he can.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, there we go. For a minute, I was worried Samurai Panda was gonna keep chasing, lose his opportunity. The Reaper's gonna come in. He might manage to get a kill here.
Yep,
Yeah.
at least one.
I was gonna say, he could probably get a second. That Mothership Core will pop, but it might be worth... Yeah, there we go. He's just gonna get right on out. 2 kills on that Reaper is really painful at this stage of the game.
Yeah, great value on the Reaper.
He hasn't brought back the SCV. I'm surprised. It took him that.
Wonder if he's gonna proxy something. No, looks like he's just gonna head back home.
It's the uncharacteristic lower than Grandmaster, lack of APM there, or who knows?
Yeah, and I mean...
What's like?
Ooh, third one.
Interesting. Yeah, MygraiN's going for kind of an interesting build. He went for the fast engineering base, so he's probably worried about DTs or oracles, I'm assuming. Or either that or he just really wants those upgrades. We do see the Twilight Council coming out of Samurai Panda, so I tend to think he's going to go Blink.
Yeah, what do you think about Blink here, Slot?
I love Blink, especially PvT. I like that he's doing it off 2 base. I think the 4-gate Blink is kind of dated. I don't know, I like it. I really don't like it on this map very much because there's really not a lot of ways up to the, I guess, main base.
Yeah.
But if he takes like a third behind it and throws on a robo, he should be fine.
He's taking a while.
So what do you think about the fact that he's proxied the
DT, man.
DTs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, usually whenever you proxy a something, it's usually like a DT shrine.
Yeah, I figured that. So we'll see what happens here. He does have the eBay so fast, though.
I was gonna say, with an eBay and double orbitals and the wall at the front, like, just unless he gets lucky and sneaks in right after mules have come down, I just don't think he's gonna get a lot done.
Yeah, Reaper's gonna come in. I wonder how his gas feel here. If he'll detect something's missing,
Whenever he went in with the original Reaper, he did see the double gas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, he probably suspected something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotta be wondering where the tech is at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he went up. He went up there. He thinks there's like a hidden oracle somewhere. So he went up there with his Marines to his expansion. So he knows there's something somewhere.
Oh,
so
look at this. He's got the turret going down in his main already.
yeah.
Yeah,
So he's just up front.
Oh man, wow, and he's following up with Blink.
That sounds expensive, right?
Yeah. And +1.
And the turret right up front. And let's see if he's saving his scans. He's not.
He is blind. He has turrets now though, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's got the wall lifted, so like these guys, the DTs aren't even gonna get in.
Yeah. And they revealed themselves.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll lose his supply depot, but for the investment into these 2 DTs, it's worth.
Yep.
He's sending home his army too. And now he's on high alert. Look at him cover up.
Oh, he'll lose a couple of SCVs up here. Oh, you don't surround. No.
7.
Yeah, that was pretty sloppy. He could have handled that a lot better. His Marines moved out at an unfortunate time.
Yep.
Yeah, though, I mean, speaking of those Marines, 27 army supply to 6.
Yeah.
Photon overcharge isn't that good.
He only killed 7 with 2.
almost managed to snipe the mothership core before he even got photon overcharge off.
Yeah. Now the bad news is it's gonna run out. I'm surprised he didn't warp in a sentry to keep him out again.
Yep.
Or...
And I mean, there's a counterattack here getting ready to come up from SamuraiPanda, but I don't see how he's going to get any meaningful amount of damage done.
Yeah, dropships are coming back too. He's gonna have problems left and right.
Yeah, I mean, he's got +1, and he's got blink, so that's something, right? But
Yeah, I'm surprised he's being very aggressive with this.
but I mean, that's his style. He's always super aggressive.
Here it goes.
Yeah, scan picks off the DT, and I mean, just there's too much bio here.
Yeah. And then when he decides to drop,
He gets a couple of free Marines at least.
yep.
I'd like to comment on the worker count. It's 2 ahead for the Terran, and then he also has mules. So I mean, his economy is pretty good right now.
Yep.
Compared to the Protosses.
And a little bit of a misblink there, trying to pick off the attempted drop. He's
he does
also
deflect.
pushing at the front.
Yeah, he deflects the dropship, which is huge.
Nice blink micro here by Panda as well.
Yeah, though he's forgetting a couple of units, and he's just gonna give up these stalkers.
Oh man, this adds up.
Yeah, especially when you're behind. You kind of... Blink is a good way to come back from whenever you're behind, just because you don't lose units. But he knows he has detection, so I'd like to see him use this Dark Shrine as more of an Archon producing.
And I mean,
Yeah.
he's floating so much money right now. He should take a third something. Spend that money.
Yeah, he's determined with his blink stalkers.
Yeah, I would have liked to see like a Robo or something.
Yep.
These bio units against gateway units. I mean, we all know who wins that trade.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, the good thing for him is MygraiN hasn't really committed to Marauders in any meaningful way, so the Stalkers are better than they, would be otherwise, but, I mean, with Medivacs and Stim...
He's also 1-1 versus 0-1. No area of effect units here for Protoss too.
Yeah, I mean, he just keeps warping in DTs to try to pick away at it, and that helps and that forces scans, and, a scan is not a mule, so that's good, but those DTs are so expensive.
They'd be so much more valuable as Archons too, like, I don't understand.
Oh, that's true.
Like, Archons rip through, like, this bio. And if he had, like, maybe 2 Archons behind all these Stalkers, like, he's not out of it at all, but if he just keeps throwing away all that money, then he's just putting himself behind.
Maybe he's hoping for no scans and then they just continue the damage. Like he ran out of scans or something, but...
Yeah, but he has to know that, like, he's not gonna put down mules, he's just gonna save his scans. And I would even expect a 3rd CC.
Yep, well, I mean, there is a 3rd CC.
Is there?
Yep.
Yeah, he just got it down.
Third's been taken. Actually, both. SamuraiPanda is also finally taking his 3rd.
I think Samurai's trying to keep him at his side of the base with the blink stalkers. He just can't lose so much each time.
Yeah, and with that turret now, like, the DTs aren't even gonna get anything done.
Yeah. DTs are obsolete at this point.
I mean, he's...
Oh.
Yeah.
I still like SamuraiPanda's aggression. I just think he's
there's a
going
drop here.
slowly. Well,
Yeah,
that
drop just killed so many workers.
yeah.
That might just be the straw.
Yeah, I mean, as a Protoss, unless his attack here at the front just does huge amounts of damage, he's not coming back from that. He even lost the Nexus.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop this force.
Well, he finally worked into DT.
Yeah.
But he just didn't see it. His attention was so focused on the front, on his push.
Yeah. Is that 29 workers killed?
Yeah, That's not good.
It's a lot.
Yeah, right now the Terran is twice the worker count of the Protoss, so it's GG.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to have some really insane
Hey.
Blink Stalker micro here to have any
Yeah,
hope.
these stalkers
Even Arium
like,
can't break
die.
his way out of this, can he?
Yeah, you definitely need good Blink Micro to get out of this.
Yeah, and just like, if there was a Robo right now, I'd be like, okay, cool, Warp Prism harass, something to, keep MygraiN pinned back and buy time to try to really bring him back into the game. But right now, he's just pushing at the front and bleeding off units that he doesn't have the economy to replace.
And it's like an A-move army here anyway, too, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's double the army supply.
It's funny he has SCVs with this group. I assume to repair, but he doesn't have them auto-repairing right now.
Yeah, well, as I said, it's double the army supply. He's up in upgrades. Like, he can pretty much just... Yeah, he can A-move. He can do whatever he wants.
I'd like to see just a Doom drop.
See, the problem with this is, you know how you can do win behind Dark Shrine? He was Dark Shrine from the beginning, so what do you do?
Oh, and he gets the Protoss army split up a bit, and... Oh, that's the worst.
Clock is ticking.
It's already wrong. It's
Yeah.
it's over.
Could
this is just BM at this point.
could MC come back here if you switch players?
MC is MC. I don't know. He can do magical things.
I don't think that's feasibly possible. Like it's.
I don't know, what was that game? I think it was WCS where he he threw away an entire army and then just won with Blink Stalkers.
Mathematics, man. You
But,
could
yeah.
probably give a. Yep. All right. Well, that's game one.
Yeah, that's a GG, and MygraiN continues to steamroll pretty much everybody in his path,
Yeah.
despite off racing, which
Yeah. He did comment
rough.
that he had the hardest time the last couple games, so we'll see.
It's okay. We can all just when in doubt, Terran OP, right?
Whatever race you lose to is the most OP
Is the
race.
Yeah. And whatever the spell is that you have problems with, got a nerf.
Yeah.
Um,
Storm's too strong.
Alright guys, well, I'm going to drop the stream very briefly while we load up the next game, just to give us nice, pretty breakpoints so that I don't have to spend time editing on YouTube, because I'm lazy. We'll be back shortly with some more awesome StarCraft games.
Yeah, stay tight. We'll be back in like a minute.